Hi, I'm Vinny, and this is Wednesday Wisdom. This is a weekly show where we take time out of our busy schedules to reach out to people who might be really depressed, really stressed out, or just stuck in a rut and need extra motivation. And my motivation for this week, my words of wisdom that I'll bestow upon you is simple. Be productive with the time that you have at home. Obviously, with this COVID-19 lockdown in effect, a lot of us are, stuck at home because a lot of bars and restaurants and companies have closed down their doors. Some people have the luxury of working from home, like myself, and others are just, waiting for their, place of business to open up so they can get back to work and get back at it. And then also, I want to give a shout out to all the essential workers out there that are out there doing their thing. You guys are true heroes right now. And by the way, when I do this, I don't mean that to degrade the essential workers. I do that to degrade the fact that to talk about the fact that we're suddenly called essential. So this is a shot at the government, not at the people. Obviously, I have all respect in the world for all the essential workers out there that are doing their thing. But I also know that those of us who are stuck in the house, after a while, you can get kind of bored. You're trying to find stuff to do, and it can be a little frustrating, and it can be a little depressing because you can only do so much. I mean, and trust me, I'm guilty of it just like everybody else. Lord knows, I've been doing my fair share of Netflix binging during this time, catching up on a lot of Netflix shows. In fact, I just recently caved in and finally saw that Tiger King documentary that every friend and family member I have has been begging me to watch. And by the way, little thing between you and I, Carol Baskin definitely killed her husband. Definitely. And as a social media person, I gotta say, I love the fact that Carol Baskin killed her husband has become the new Epstein didn't kill himself. Like, just the memes and the trends worldwide have been amazing. So I know that after a while, you can only be entertained for so long before you get bored. But for those of you out there who, if you're a business owner, if you're an entertainer, if you're somebody who works in social media or just loves social media in general, this is the perfect opportunity to really build a social media presence. Like, for example, if you've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, this is the best time as any to do it. Because a YouTube channel you can do anywhere. You can set it up. You got a webcam. You can talk into it. You can do what I'm doing right now, just talking to the people here on YouTube. So if you've always wanted to start that YouTube channel, this is now the perfect opportunity. Or if you're somebody that never really got into social media because you've been so busy on the grind, on the hustle, doing your day-to-day operations, this is an opportunity to build that up. Put up your Facebook page, put up your Twitter page, put up your Instagram page, set yourself up to have this strong, social media, or at least build something basic. And then when you go back to work, make sure you give us an HVMA a call and we'll help you pick up the pieces as you get back to work and get back on your hustle and grind. But this is a good opportunity to build that foundation right there. You have an opportunity to at least get something started. And then if it kicks off, especially with your YouTube channel and your YouTube videos, you can find time in your schedule to make those videos happen. Like, just find an opportunity and balance it out. But this is an opportunity to really be productive in your own life with everything that's going on. Use the internet as an opportunity to build everything up. Start your website if you don't have a website up yet. This is the perfect time because you don't have to worry about the hustle, about the grind, about everything else, because now you have downtime. The downtime you've always needed to do all this stuff. So there's ways to be productive while you're, sitting here at the house. You don't have to spend all day watching Netflix. I mean, like I said, it gets fun to a certain point, but after a while you're going to get bored because you've seen everything already. Obviously with Amazon Prime, there's only so much you can get on there because only so many things are available with Prime. The other things you got to spend money on to get. And obviously, money spending is not something we're doing a whole lot of because not a lot of us are working. So these are opportunities to really grow and build your online presence. And I think that's something very important to do. And even if you already have a social media presence and somebody's already on top of that, you can also use this time to spend with your family. If you're married, if you got kids, obviously, when you're working and you're on the hustle and the grind, sometimes we don't spend as much time with family as we'd like to. And it's not that you don't love your family. Obviously, you love your family, but at the same time, you got to put food on the table for them. You know, you don't work, they don't eat. And sometimes, for kids, it can be a little tough. For significant others, it can be a little tough. So if you got some time and you're already good on the online front, use that time to spend with family. Bond with them. Remind them, that you love them, and then they'll be reminded of why you work so hard, why you're always out there grinding and hustling. So that family togetherness can also be a big help. And it can also be productive because work-life balance has always been something that everybody struggles with. I struggle with it. Y'all struggle with it. Trust me, my coworkers and my boss at HVMA, we all struggle with it sometimes. But this is a good time to really be more productive in your life. So you can easily find the work-life balance, because let's say you have a significant other or a roommate or somebody that's essential and they're out working. While they're gone, you can build that online presence. Then when they come home, take a break from that, spend with the family. So it's perfect. This is a perfect opportunity for a lot of us to get in touch with the things that we normally can't get in touch of because we work so much and because all the other stuff gets away from us. Even though I'm sure while you're out there doing the 9 to 5, doing the hustle and grind, working on your business, I'm sure there's people whispering in your ear all the time, dude, you got to get on your social media, or you got to have people in your ear over here going, dude, you really got to spend time with your family. They need you at home. And you're listening and you're understanding and they're right, but you also know you got to get the work done, and it just goes over our heads sometimes. So this is an opportunity to be more productive in our lives. And I think that that's something that I feel like we all need to do. Get back to what we need to do for ourselves. And the best part is, if you're one of those people that's been spending quite a bit of time, Netflix binging and playing video games and doing other stuff, maybe watching YouTube videos, going down the rabbit hole of YouTube. If you're someone that's been doing that all the way up till now, listening to me talk to you, don't feel bad, because another good thing about all this is the R&R that you get from it. So you've had a chance to relax, you've had a chance to kind of turn your brain off, but now is the time to turn that brain back on. Be productive, use this time wisely, so that way, when this ends and we all go back to our normal lives and we're able to see the outside world and not live in fear. Not that I'm saying all of you are living in fear, but I'm saying in general, we as a society have been living in fear. The best part about it is you will be 10 times stronger than you've ever been. Because now you'll be on that hustle and grind. And like I said, you'll have that social media presence. And the best part is, you got a company like HVMA right here that can help you keep that momentum going while you keep hustling. So you got nothing to worry about. And your family, like I said, you spend so much time with your family, they now understand where you're coming from. And guess what? You're going to be spending so much time with your family, they're going to be begging you to go back to work. So you won't have to worry anymore about your kids being disappointed that you're not spending a lot of time with them, or your wife or your husband being upset that you're not always home, because you've been home for quite a while during this lockdown. So that's pretty much all I really got to say is, as much as we want to relax and binge and get down on ourselves, this is the time to be productive. This is the time to build the other side of your business. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude Wednesday Wisdom for this week. I'm sorry if I rambled on a lot. I just really wanted to, hammer this point home. And I hope you guys will hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Wednesday Wisdom, as well as additional HVMA content. Check back soon for a new episode. And until then, stay social.